Hello my wonderful guardians. Crikey, it's Videotastic this week. This is my third in a day. Now this one is about the 5 scannable objects aboard the Glykon. You know, that's the ship we go to complete the Presage Exotic Mission for the Dead Man's Tale Scout Rifle. Now the reason why we need to do these is there's a triumph link to it called Figment of an Answer, and there's 5 scannables you can see on that triumph. But there's 2 more triumphs to come as well. There's one with 6 scannables and then a further one with 4 scannables, and you can see the reward for that is the Gilgamesh Ghost Shell, which looks pretty interesting. So this isn't a complete walkthrough because you've already done the mission. If you can do these scannables, you have to have the mission done and the rifle, although you don't really need the rifle to complete it, but you have to have completed the Presage Exotic Mission for this to work. So we're just going to go through the various areas and I'll show you where all 5 scannables are. So you can see I've sped this baby up through the jumping puzzle. Now we're making our way back round to the big front door. You know, you can flick a switch and the door that we arrived at slowly slides open. Well, that's the room that we're heading to now. So we're just going to go through the corridor here and here and here and here, and there we go. You've already been here before, you know what I'm talking about, and dropping down, and here we are in that room. Now when you flick the switch, there's the door opening. Now then this door here will open and we've got to smash the spores in, if you remember, and run through this first spore shield. And then this is where your first scannable is going to be. It's that upside down cabal there. There you go. Investigate. Okay, that's number 1 down. Next we're going to continue on until we get to our first electrical kind of doorway, and we've got to jump across a chasm. So let's jump up here, and we're going to drop down. As soon as we go through the hole in the floor, we can see where we've got to go across the way over there. There's the electrical door. So if you just jump your way across, and then when you land on the far side, you just want to hang a right, and then there's these strange doodah things there. Investigate those babies, and that's the second one done. Now then, for the third one, I'm not going to show you the way there because it's all pretty simple up until that point, but this is the middle room, the mid-room fight, you know, in the big hangar where you've got the 2 abominations. But once you've killed those gits, there's a ship at the back of the hangar, and that is the 3rd scannable, and there's some interesting lore popping up, so I'd advise you listen to it in-game. It really does add to the mission and the atmosphere. Okay, we're going to continue on now, so we're going past the ship and we're going to be making our way to the room with another electrical shield in it. You'll know the one. The first room you come to is one of the green kind of lab looking rooms where you've got a dead scorn in the middle. That's not the one we want to go to. We want to go to the second one. You know you're in the right room because you start getting attacked by screebs. Here we are. They'll charge down in front of you there. So once you've dispatched those horrendous screaming gits, what you want to do is walk up onto this area here, flick this switch, and that will drop a door at the far end which is going to shut that electrical shield down. So you don't have to run around too much. The best thing to do is if you flick the switch from where you're standing here, and then here we go, switch flicked, look down the end, you can see one of the electrical doodahs, shoot that baby, and then there we go, the electrical shield will drop, and then what you want to do is just jump up and to your left, and here we go. Here's a bunch of canisters what you need to scan, and that is your 4th scannable. Now as for the last scannable, it's right at the end after the boss fight. So once you've dispatched the boss and kicked his face in, you need to follow your waypoint, and it's in the room just before the strung up guardian is there. So here we go, you can see the grate in the floor, shoot that baby out and drop down. Now you don't want to go to the guardian room like I said, you want to turn round and it's behind you here, hidden behind one of those pipes. No, not that way, you clot back up here. There we go, it's a floating callus menagerie head type thing, and that is the 5th scannable for this particular triumph. Now this mission has got loads of things in it aside from these scannables. There's data pads strewn all around the place. There's hidden smuggling compartments which may be used for something. There's crates hidden around the place too, but they're going to be linked to the catalyst, we believe. Now that's only going to drop from the master version of this particular mission, and we don't know when that's going to come into effect yet, so we're not too sure. And as for the second 2 triumphs, we haven't got a date on those yet, but hopefully they'll be active each week as we go. And if you want to see a complete guide to this exotic mission, I've done one which you can see on the screen here. And if you want to support the channel, I've got a buy me a coffee page with a link in the description below. That would be lovely of you marvellous people. And also don't forget, drop me a subscribe and a like and a comment too on how you got on with your scannable larkage. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you all again very soon. Sausage out.